Whoa, hi there everybody, and what was that? Hey there, oh, let's start again. Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me along my journey so far, and if you're new to the channel, then please make sure you hit that bell notification and the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with all future content such as this fantastic whiskey advent calendar, and not just any whiskey advent calendar. This is the Australian Whisky Advent Calendar. So today we are on day 9 of this journey, a journey of Australian whiskey exploration. So without further ado, I'm going to get this little square open, take out this bottle, and see what we have for day 9 of this advent calendar. So here we go. I'm not disappointed about this one. I have reviewed this before. I still have a bottle of this, and it is a fantastic whiskey. This comes from 5nines Distilling, and this is the Lightly Peated expression, bottled at 44.2% ABV. Other information regarding this at the moment I don't have on me, as I do not know what is going to be coming out of here. So as the trend has been, I will put in extra information about cask type and age and all that kind of thing in the description box down below. You will also be able to find a link to the Advent Calendar playlist that has all the other reviews that have been released in this series so far. So, for those of you who have not already seen my review of this in the past, this, like I mentioned, is the 5nines Distillery, located in South Australia. And one of the things that I really like about the name, especially because of the name of this distillery, the 5nines, comes down to like a motto that they have, and it's just a really like for me, I find it optimistic anyway. It's just a great way of thinking, and it comes down to the search of perfection. So on their website there's a little message on there that says, that I'm paraphrasing, that says that they are always searching for perfection, and that is 99.999% perfection. So I guess it just goes to show that although you can't always find, so you're not always going to be perfect, but you can always be in search of it. But that's enough of my rambling. Let's get on with the review and see what we get for this video. So cheers on the nose. Beautiful peat. I can't remember whether this peat was sourced locally or not, or if it was imported, but again, that can be information that I'll put down in the description. Nice and salty. It has beautiful cask influence coming in. The nose on this is in some ways quite similar to a Lefroy, I would say, though nowhere near as intense as a Lefroy. It's a much more mellower version. It's quite sweet as well. So I think brown sugar, caramel, vanilla. It's also quite foresty. Oh man, it is getting hot out here. I think I'm going to be out here for a couple of minutes and I'm going to be a tomato already. Alright. Touch of milk chocolate. A little bit of apple. Lemon as well. It's got quite a bit of a citric note to it. Alright, let's move on to the palate and see what we get. So cheers. Great mouthfeel. 44%, fantastic ABV level. It's got this nice like prickly dancing sensation that you get, just makes your taste buds tingle. It's quite dry as well, very ashy, very oaky. Touch of pepper. Again, more vanilla, little bit of caramel. I am not getting the sugary notes on this as what I was getting on the nose. At the moment, it has quite a bit of a nutty profile, so I'm getting things like definitely peanuts, maybe a little bit of macadamia. What else? So that I'm really enjoying the dryness of that ash. It's really, it actually complements the flavor profile really well. Definite barrel char. It is very woody. There is one characteristic that I'm picking up at the moment, and that is kind of like the taste of like a of wet or damp wood. I know that's not a flavor profile that everybody really enjoys, but I don't mind it myself, especially if it has been like well integrated with the flavor profile of the spirit. And so far so good. I think it definitely does blend very well with all the flavors do blend very well together. Um, Again, yeah, I say the vanilla notes definitely keep coming back, and that peanut nuttiness is always there. But at the moment, I would say that's probably most of what I'm getting. Since I have already reviewed this whiskey before, if you want a more in-depth review, I will link the previous review in the description down below as well. I can't remember now if I mentioned this, but I will also put in the link to the Advent Calendar playlist as well, so then that way you can go back and check out the other reviews that have come out before this. The finish, short to medium, again quite peaty, smoky, earthy. A little bit of that nuttiness is coming through as well, but not as much as what it did on the palate. I think overall this is a fantastic whiskey. I think if you're able to get your hands on this, it will definitely be one that won't disappoint you. This is definitely one that's worth having on your shelf at all times. I know for me, I still have like my first bottle of it, but it's one that I always enjoy coming back to from time to time, especially when I'm in the mood for a good Australian peated whiskey. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for these guys. 5nines, they've got some fantastic products that they have available on their website as well. But yeah, I'll leave it at that for this review. So now that one's done. And again, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You'll really be helping me out, and most importantly, you will be helping to promote all these brilliant Australian distilleries. We need to give them as much awareness as we can. So, alright, that's it. My name is Andrew, and I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS.